is that at the same time, they might come and attack the other person that be using the line. This is one of the things about DSS is supposed to take. I'm surprised that is make the legislation to get the approach these people and say that it is wrong. Because from security angle, they come back and all of a sudden they don't pay. So, I using this line, find ourselves to management, we should be to try and be able to retrieve these clients whenever they are lost. Because it might be enacted in one way or the other. If the other person and my sibling lost his phone, I went out to persuade him to retrieve the line. Because one, you don't know who will lay his hands on that phone or the SIM card, and they begin to use it for some other activity that might implicate you. So it is available to retrieve the line, and it is available to stop this service provider from reselling the lines to other persons. Thank you.
I have some messages on Facebook, and let me read them. Where do I begin? Are you in the habit of retrieving your lost or stolen SIM card or getting a new one altogether? Some of you have said, well, this whole thing is so stressful. I'd rather get a new SIM card than go through the process of retrieving another one. Godwin Onyechi says, I think retrieving is the best for security reasons. I rest my case. Michael Gechiwara says, I only retrieve my old SIM anytime it's stolen. Guess it's a habit. My dad bought this SIM with a Nokia 3310, about 70k plus. That was in 2004, and I'm still using it till date. Al Hassan Danladi says, I retrieve provided my network provider do their homework well. Nigerian firm, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, my lady.
Good afternoon, welcome.
Even though you tell me you are not my guy, but at least you answer me. Read this here.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. You know that in recent times, I now discovered that for you to retrieve a stolen line, it's even more difficult than you to meet a marriage list in some communities. Because they will tell you to bring this, bring that. Meanwhile, they already have your data in their system. Except where they find out that maybe there is a difference between the name and the person whose photograph is in their system. I think that is when they should not call to say, okay, bring this to verify. Otherwise, somebody reports a missing SIM or a stolen SIM, will not tell that person to go bring a declaration, bring this one, bring that one. Meanwhile, time they go. You don't know how much this person is losing on a daily basis. So for me, I support the National Assembly. And again, if they are selling that SIM after 6 months, it then means it's not as if they're not giving my copyright to somebody else, is it not? Because everything in that system or in that, except they want to convince me, every data in that particular SIM card has been expunged before they now sell it out to somebody else.
Even if, for instance, the data has been completely wiped out, it doesn't mean that you from your end have gone to do all that is necessary to do to I don't know. I mean, how many people can even go and stand in the long queue at the banks to say, I want to change the number that you boys to use and send me SMS and alert on. I mean, sometimes it's really, really difficult
to do
all of that. So let's assume your number is linked to several other things, as some of our numbers are. And that's on one hand. On the other hand, if I buy something, I have bought it. It is mine. If it is missing, what is your business? Why are you giving what is missing to someone else?
This one is part of the Nigerian system. So that even if you pay for a meter, energy meter today, peradventure tomorrow, the same persons, the company will still want to collect that meter from you that you have paid for, has not been your property. So this is not the first time they are doing it to Nigerians, but I think they should also add, in addition to whatever they are proposing, I'm talking about the National Assembly, to also make the retrieval of SIM cards very easy for every terminal and document to go. If peradventure it is missing or whatever, it got spoiled, you can retrieve that particular number because that number automatically belongs to you because you have paid for it.
Okay.
So I think that is the best way to go about it because this is the way, just like Mr. Zion said, sometimes you call a particular number. Why is it that most times, why is it that most times it is persons from one particular language that will answer that call?
Bye-bye. It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. No, yes, some people have noticed it. Sometimes it's not just about SIM card. Sometimes when you call, they call it, call diverted or something. It happens. The owner still has the SIM, but you call a particular number and someone from another place picks. And you're wondering what's going on. Then you drop the call and you call again. And then the person responds, but I just called you some seconds ago. It was one Nkechi that responded. Or it was one Tunji that responded. Say no. And then you guys start arguing back and forth. By the way, once again, the Super Falcons have done it. It's 3 goals against Australia. I'm watching it. I'm seeing it with my 2 eyes like this. It is in front of me. So I will go back to the sports gang. I know they're going to talk about this on Extra Time later today. That's from 7 p.m. through to 9 p.m. They say Nigerian ladies are playing boring football. However, it doesn't seem so boring to me. I mean, for me, what is boring about a match that is having one team score as much as 3 goals, and it's the 87th minute already, and the match is supposed to end originally 90 minutes. I don't know if they're going to give them extra time, but then again, it seems like this is a win for the Super Falcons. 0817-923-0002 0817-923-0003 and 0817-923-0007 and 0817-923-009 is the number to call. Back to the Facebook messages. Mark Patrick says, I do retrieve. The only SIM I didn't retrieve was my very first MTN because in all the years I used that, they never gifted me even if it was 20 naira bonus. So when it got lost, I refused to retrieve it. Nigerian bonuses. Comrade James Miracle says, this makes me remember one SIM card I bought a few years ago. It was an Airtel SIM card. I registered this SIM card and after a few days, I started receiving bank alerts and I was like, God, when do I link this SIM to a bank account? I then saw the names of people carrying out transactions on that SIM and now be like, this SIM was previously linked to an account by the previous owner. I complained to my friends and they advised I should be using the money to recharge myself or for other purposes. As a well-brought-up and law-abiding Nigeria, I had to break the SIM and throw it away. Gosh, I'm not sure you could have access to that money. The most that can happen is you see the alerts, but it doesn't mean you could have access to the money, especially when you don't have the bank account and the passwords and everything. Or is it possible? I don't know. But yeah, someone can see that you are receiving 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. But, well, it may not be impossible, or, it may not be impossible. The bottom line is, it is risky. Odokwa, very risky. Nigerian Info, good afternoon and welcome. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hi, welcome. Good afternoon.
Nigerian Info.
Nigeria Info it is. Go
Hello?
ahead. Go ahead, Nigeria Info
Hello?
it is. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
This is Angel calling from Imeche.
Angel, you're welcome.
Yes, you see, I have a similar case. I do receive another person's credit alert on my phone.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Oh. So how long have you been using your SIM card? Your current SIM card?
Huh?
How long have you been using your current SIM card?
It has been longer now. It has been about over 3 or 4 years.
Over 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
Okay, the possibility is that it was probably registered under somewhere. It probably belonged to someone before now.
I do receive such alerts, even when I want to use that account to credit my phone. The account number of that particular person will display in my phone.
Wow.
So the thing has been giving me worry.
Wow. I'm not sure the person is not aware. Oh my God. I'm sure the person is not aware.
Because that I'm not fraudulent and I'm not all those kind of Yahoo person, but I get, for the look of this, I can have access to that account.
Wow.
To display my phone every time.
Wow. Whoa. Okay. I see your messages on WhatsApp. This one says, if only someone that has seen food to eat and say a lie that is scared of what old SIM card will bring. We should be careful with important things. Adokye from Opobo. Okay, we go on a commercial break now. We come back and we try to round up the conversation.
Nigeria Info will be right back. Sarah.
The trending stories comes up at 1 and thereafter the Follow the Money program. Good afternoon, Didi. I want to ask, is it possible for someone to buy a new SIM card registered with her name just for her to start using it and receive complaints from friends, colleagues, and customers that it displays another person's name through Truecaller, another name at that? Sophie Bright, exactly what we are talking about now, Sophie. Come on, Sophie, that's the conversation. That's what we are saying. That's why the House of Reps, they are saying, you know what? Stop what you're doing. Stop reselling already purchased SIM cards. If it's lost, let it be lost, you know? Yeah, so in case you're not aware, I'm just going to say this again. If you do not use a SIM cards paid for by individuals but not in use for 6 months are resold to another subscriber. That is the problem. Good afternoon, Denise. I have a SIM that shows Yinka, which is not my name. I have continued to report same to MTN to no avail. Eric choose the possibility is that Yinka was the first owner of that SIM card. It's possible with used codes, long as he's receiving SMS alert. With the introduction of linking SIM numbers to NIN, I think network providers should remove all the bottlenecks attached to lost SIM retrieval. Let the owner of the lost SIM supply his or her NIN for easy identification. Victor from Egbema sent that message. So, have I ever lost a SIM card before? No. Well, I think I have, but I retrieved it. That was as far back as 2010. So one of my SIM cards, I have been using it since the year 2006, if I am not mistaken. Like 10 years. I've never had to retrieve a SIM apart from that one, which was the longest one. It was because of how important it was. If I lose my SIM card today, I think I would go and retrieve it, because the last thing I want is having someone use my vital information, like my mobile number, to perpetrate crimes or have access. But in case you did not know, please, if you have your lost SIM cards connected to your bank account, at least let's start with that one for now, go back and change the number. Or better still, if it's not being up to 6 months, go ahead and retrieve it while we wait for that action or that policy to be implemented, or we wait for the telcos to obey. The motion is moved by the House of Representatives. My name is Denise Aniswala. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. Don't forget, the conversation continues on social media. Twitter remains at Nigeria Info PH, and Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Trending Stories comes up next, so stay tuned.